Alright, so day 6 of Shivers. We have 9 of the 10 IXP. We had a very long stream yesterday. And we do have 9, and the one remaining one is like lightning. That's the final remaining IXP. We also have to find page 17 of the hieroglyphics book. We were told that was very important. So, let's see here. In fact, we probably need to update this. Water. We did find. We trapped that, yep. Didn't we? Yeah, sharks. Okay, great. So we do have that. And then metal we also trapped. So electricity would be the 10th one. Stone 11, fire jade, and fire 12, and jade is 13, but I think those were probably the IXP that killed the and trap the ghosts of the professor and Beth and Merrick. So anyway, I think we have the lid, or maybe even the pot of I guess the game calls it, actually we should call it, it's not really technically electricity, it's lightning.
Select a game from the register.
Even though it was within the building, it was within electric areas there. Okay, there we go. So let's restore here. Yeah, so essentially we need to find... Well, let's actually see. Yeah, we have this thing. Oops. So we have this lid, or... Actually, I guess it could be. Maybe it is the pot, kind of like this bull one, since it's... I don't know. It's the lid or the pot. I don't know which one it was. Yeah, we would play Leaders to Larry and Twitch. We were able to do it with 2 without a problem. So I think we would chance it. It's tamed by today's standard, modern standards anyway. Okay, so we have to find it. At the end of yesterday's stream, we went to the puzzle room where that trap door was, and then there was that eye on the wall, but there was still nothing there. Yeah, the eye chair and the trap door here in the notes. So, I'm thinking it's probably one of 2 things. Either it could be in that basement power plants, and again, we've done nothing there. There's been nothing going on there. Every time we've gone there, there hasn't been anything to do. Or maybe it's something with the security monitors. I was surprised. I mean, I guess we did get the solution to one of the puzzles there with that shaman chanting, but it seemed a little underused, so maybe there's something else to do there as well. So, I'm trying to think the best way, and then I was thinking too, maybe with like electricity, or with lightning, we had to get like lightning from the sky if there was a storm outside. I hope that's not the case. In any event, I think, does this lead to the basement? No, it doesn't. No, okay, we don't want that. Where's the exit I'm thinking of? How do we get to the basement? Oh, through the library, right? Yeah, through the library, okay. We have to go back down to the first floor. Should be through here. I guess we'll check that first, and then, there we go. And then if this doesn't work out, we'll take a look at maybe the clock tower with the security monitors. That kind of seems like a good sort of area for something to happen. Yeah, it is the power plant. So, no, you can't do anything with these things here. Oh! Okay, this was not like this before. Oh, shit. So the wire came loose, and that's where the lightning IXP. It's really more of an electric IXP. Did we not get it? Someone cut this part. I can't get him? Oh shit, we have to do something else to him? Oh man, is there another puzzle going on here? Yeah, we better save. I'm not sure what's going on. We don't seem to be able to... Oh, because we don't have the other lid. Of course. Okay. So this is the final IXP, but we still need the other... We need the lid or the pot still. Shit. Alright, so it's probably actually not a good idea to save. So at least we can prevent him from hurting us, but yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to work out. Yeah, we don't have it. So is there anything else we could do? Not really. So I don't know where we're going to find that other piece. I guess we're going to have to keep on hunting. All right, well, good to know. At least we have the location of the that IXP, but we need to find the other thing first, I guess. High voltage wires. I don't understand why... Oh. Oh, this must be Beth. Oh, this is page 17. Was this accessible the whole game and we're just seeing it for the first time now? A noble punishment, it still causes dread. There's the eye. This be your choice. Relinquish your head. A noble punishment, it still causes dread. This be your choice. I think it's relinquish your head. I remember there being like an RE. Oh. This must be the
Care to refresh your
491.
memory?
This must be the... Is this the final flashback? It is not. Damn, that's too bad. 491, 300. So yeah, that's the body of Beth, who was one of the two teenagers that disappeared here. I think it was in the hieroglyphics book. It's supposed to, that's definitely page 17. Oops. Okay, yeah. If this be your choice, relinquish your head. Okay. There's no way we can. Oh, 550. Hey, evening drill. I don't know if we can... Alright, maybe we just write this down then. So we did find page 17 of the hieroglyphics book. A noble punishment, it still causes dread. If this be your choice, relinquish your head. So maybe there's a reference to go to... Oh. Maybe there's a reference to go to the guillotine. Wait, so what? Weird, that's like buried in the dirt. So how did her body end up here? Oh, she's probably trying to hide. She's probably trying to hide from the IXP. So can you mess around with this other stuff? No. Alright, I thought that was going to be a puzzle, but it was not. Well, R.I.P. Beth. Actually, her body's held up remarkably well, including her clothing, for 15 years, decaying like that. Alright, what happened to the door here? Am I not even close to the door? What happened to the door? Oh yeah, what the hell? How do I get out of here? That's the back. The door's supposed to be here. Maybe I go to the pots first then. Okay, there we go. Weird. This was a weird alcove I never saw before. Huh. So damn, that was probably accessible the whole game. I just never saw it. Okay, interesting. Alright, well let's definitely save. Okay, we gotta clear some spots out in the guest book.
Select a name from the museum.
I expect it to be in worse shape, Cal. Like, I expected it to be in worse shape than that. It was remarkably polished skeleton, I would say. Okay, alright. Whoops. R.I.P. Beth. Alright, so I'm gonna guess that that's a reference to the guillotine. Because you relinquish your head on the guillotine. I guess we could take this elevator there. Yeah, why not? Alright, we'll worry about that part later. Oh, these guys are being cheeky. Damn it. This is gonna be harder than necessary. Okay, so that guy's in position. Oh, I can't move him. Are you serious? Damn it. Go Xara! Thanks very much for the host. Ah, interesting, Doc. Okay, I guess you could save I guess you could send a friend request to Hippobot. Oh, that's some decent. That's a decent thought process there, Calic. Yeah, you can alternatively, as Ambrosine did, use stats if you want to still throw it in chat. Ah, jeez. Okay, this is not cooperating very well. There we go. Okay. That guy's all set. We need to move these guys. Damn it. Oh wait, that was where I wanted him to be. Okay, good. So I need this guy. Move down one. Oh, I see, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, well, whatever. Let's just screw this and go the long way. I don't have time for this nonsense, especially when there are other ways to get there. And also, that music sucked. I don't want to be listening to that music. Yeah, that's not a good idea, Clutch. All right, so we're just gonna go the long way to. I mean, we're already on the second floor. We just need to get to the third floor now. So now we've seen all of the bodies, because, yeah. Professor Windlenot was on the beach, on the shoreline. Merrick's was in that lion statue. And Beth's was in that closet. Again, I still take issue with the game making you solve a puzzle every time you want to use the elevator. It's one thing for, like, the first time, but I don't know what we're proving by solving the same thing time and time again. It does, Calic, but then I would have to, I don't think I've logged into Hippobot's account for like years, so I'd have to go in there and then accept the friend request. Not that that's a huge deal, but I just haven't done it in a few years, so it might take me a while to remember the password or something. To Glitch's point, it might just be faster to do it this way, if it works. Alright, so we want to go to the guillotine, right? And that was just my idea about losing your head. Relinquishing it. Oh, there it is. Have we ever been able to zoom in like this? Nope. Okay, so this seems... Oh. Who's... Okay. Man, thanks very much for the host. Alright, doesn't look like we can do anything with this poor... It's probably a wax dummy, but anyway. Alright, so I guess that's just a reference. Go to the puzzle room now. Those are the same symbols we saw in the puzzle room. So each clue just leads you to the next. I guess so. Alright. Good news is the puzzle room is not far. How do I get out of here? Thank you. Okay, so it's this way. Probably also, by the way, got points. Let's see. 501, yeah, you got... Just even for beheading the... I'm gonna guess that was a wax dummy. We got 10,000 points. Alright, what are we doing? That was the guillotine. Whatever. Guillotine. Hey, BDR. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so this must be the... Oh. Okay, that did move for the first time. The trap door opened. We're back in the main hallway. So the last piece is through this. I guess this was just like a chute. All right. Wow. Is that like a scorpion thing? Yeah. Okay. It was scorpion was the lid, and then the pyramid was the base. Interesting. That's the craziest thing we've seen yet. All right. So I guess we have our 10th one, and then this is. So I was wondering why that was always a one-way panel. Ah. No, I'm sorry, Glitch. I have not. Well, actually, Hippobot has been reading it. I haven't, but I would never deign to read someone else's mail, private correspondence there, Glitch. So no, Hippobot's been, I'm sure, reading it. All right. So more importantly, though, I think, well, we don't have our 10th IXB, but we do have our 10th lid, which is great. That's another 2 Cedrics right there. This is like the scorpion. Oh, too bad you can't go in there. Okay, so now that we have that, I guess we should be able to go back down to the basement and capture that last IXB. Then I'm gonna guess the end game is like going to that I forget what they called it, but the area where there were all the pots were laid out. Like we have to place them back over there, I'm guessing. That's where the kids took them from. Let's see. You go this way? Yeah, here. Okay, probably should save here again, but... That was really cool, though. I never tried that before. If you go after an IXB with only half of the pot... you can't capture it, but it also doesn't kill you, so that's the good news. What, prostate cancer? Oh my god. That's... Jeez. Alright, well, I guess the good news is it wasn't you, BDR. The bad news is it was the other guy, and then you also knew his pregnant. Oh no, that's terrible. Alright, so let's see if this works. Yep, he is here. Got him. IXP number 10. Sounds of generator being overworked. Ah. It's like watching a Batman show. Chink, tinkle, clank, whoosh. Wait, the whole museum blew. What? The whole museum blew up? How did we not die?
Come on, guys. Are you okay, Kim? Hurry it up.
You wait up for me?
Would you guys look at this? Hey, you can bet the cops are on their way already. You guys think everything's all right?
Oh, I don't know, but this... Oh, this is amazing. Hey! Hey, is that you in there? Hey, look.
It is me.
Man, we
Hi,
have
guys.
been looking everywhere for you. Did you blow this up?
How did you get in the museum? Are you all right?
Of course you're all right.
No.
This doesn't look like much of a museum to me. Did you find the ghosts?
You could say that.
Oh, wow.
What? So the museum wasn't blown up? What the hell? 15-year-old mystery solved. The Mount Pleasant Tribune. Mount Pleasant's best and only newspaper. Missing teenagers and Professor Windlenot found dead in museum. By the way, when these people went missing, didn't it occur to the police that, hey, maybe we should search the place where they went missing and find the bodies in an abandoned museum? Yesterday at dawn, residents of the quiet town of Mount Pleasant were awakened by an explosion. After sitting quiet and almost forgotten for 15 years, Professor Windlenot's Museum of the Strange and Unusual erupted in a plume of smoke.
You were just lucky this time. But do you dare play again?
I do not. We will explore the museum. Okay, so we're back here with all the IXP, and so it didn't blow up after all. The museum has been put together again, and that is apparently it. The Shivers have shivered their way into an explosion of the museum. All the IXP have been captured. All 10. Everyone still died. Museum blew up, or maybe not, but we live to tell the tale and make way for a harvesting of souls in Shivers 2. Yeah, it's too bad I didn't know I was on a clock there. I would have read the... I would have stopped criticizing the plot holes and tried to have read the newspaper article more fully. But I'm guessing there wasn't... Well, I guess we could see it again just to quickly see what we missed there. Okay, 521. 550. We'll definitely give
Select
extra
a
search
name
for
from
that.
the museum guest book.
Yeah, let's just quickly see the end there. I did... What? I didn't save, though. Huh? Yeah, it has to be last.
Select a name from the museum guest book.
It explains, Calic, why they didn't allow us to capture that one. Like, you couldn't do anything in the basement before this point, apparently. No, wow, what the hell? I never even saved here, but apparently they saved for me. So we can't even... I guess we can go to the... Oh, quit. I guess we can go to the guillotine one quickly. A sudden bang and a tinkle. What? Are there supposed to be 32 here? What the hell? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
Select a name from
guillotine.
the register.
Huh. Alright, so we'll just quickly go through this. I just want to read the last article. And I think there was like a sidebar too. Oh, was it autosaved? Apparently it was. Where was the ending? I don't know that. So I don't understand why would the place blow up? We didn't die, and yet... Oh, did we see this before? Raspberry Passion lipstick? I never noticed that before, actually. But okay. Is that the lipstick she dropped in the thing? Alright, whatever. I don't know. This probably isn't even worth doing, but we've gone this far. Let's just see it. Okay, upon entering the museum, our 14-years were the first on the scene. Upon entering the museum, they found that the museum generator had caused the explosion, leaving a gaping hole. Okay, so it was just part of the basement. Luckily, the museum retained its structural integrity. By the time the police arrived, the teens had already discovered such and such. Local scene. County coroner identifies bodies of Windlenot, Nelson, and Campbell. Though no identification could be found on the 3 bodies discovered yesterday morning, County Coroner Henry Ellis has tentatively identified the bodies as those of Professor Hubert Windlenot, Beth Nelson, and Merrick
You were
Campbell.
just lucky this time. But do you dare play again?
Yeah, just lucky. Okay, so so that was it. Yeah, I was hoping there would be a little bit more to the newspaper articles, but what can you say? So yeah, I mean, overall I like the game. I think it definitely had like the easiest game to compare this to would have been The Seventh Guest, and in fact, I'm sure this was heavily inspired by The Seventh Guest. But I thought generally the puzzles were more fair here. The backstory was done better. So I definitely like the plot more, which actually makes it a little disappointing there with the ending. Like, there was no real... I mean, I guess the thing blew up, but what happens to the IXB? Where do we put the pots? There was no real resolution there. I wanted more closure with, like, Windlenot's, like, son, Jeffrey, and his whole diaries and stuff. Like, there just seemed... They did all this, like, plot backstory, but then there's, like, no payoff in the game. The puzzles were challenging. A lot of them were actually really well designed. I enjoyed the pinball one especially. I'm actually surprised we did the pinball one and the Chinese checkers one without hints. That was I was the most surprised that we got through those, but they were enjoyable and challenging. So on the whole, I think I enjoyed this experience more than The Seventh Guest. Even though, again, I was left wanting a little bit more there with that that ending. Yes, yeah, we just did beat the game, Rex. Yeah, and there were more adventure elements. Yeah, the puzzles felt at least a little bit... The Seventh Guest, like, there were just puzzles were just there to be there, whereas here, at least they, you know, the professor had, like, designed them as part of, you know, to get from room to room, and, like, yeah, it definitely seemed more connected rather than just standalone puzzles. A lot of them, they relied on, you know, you had to find, you know, books and other documents from around the museum to even use, so... thank you, Morgan, for the pick. I definitely enjoyed this one more than I thought I would. You know, there were a few things, you know, could have been better, like navigating around the museum was kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest. And what's the other thing? I'm forgetting the other thing that annoyed me, but for this kind of game, I think it by and large did things pretty well. So I'll be interested. Shivers 2 is more of like an FMV type, right? So I'll be interested to see how that is when we get to it. And that's already on the raffle queue, so I look forward to that one. So let's give it... Oh, wow, and Kogo, thanks very much for the host. Welcome, everybody. You're just in time to see the end. We just beat Shivers after 18 hours in 36 minutes. We'll give out 5 bonus Cedrics here for the end of the game and head to our Hall of Adventure to add game number 138, Shivers, up on the shelf.